Hey guys, what's up? This is Sam Feldt here, and I'm doing my most requested live Ask Me Anything chat right here. My new song is called Post Malone featuring Ronnie. Thank you guys so much for streaming it. Also, a big thank you to Romeo for having me on this show today. And I will move into your questions right now. Let's see what you want to know. So the first question is from Isabella, New York City, and she's asking, does Posty, aka Post Malone, like the new song? And the answer to that is really simple. I don't know. Like, I've not spoken to him about the song. To be really honest, I've never met him in person. So I'm still waiting for his call or to see him at one of the festivals we're playing together to know what he to know what he thinks about the song. Hope he likes it. So next question, Jenny from Biloxi, Missouri. Can you pronounce your full name with the proper hometown accent? Sure. My full name is actually not Sam Feldt. It is Sammy Buddha Renders, and in Dutch you would say Sammy Buddha Renders. I'm actually from the south of the Netherlands, where we have a very particular accent. It's called Brabant. Look it up. Then Michelle from Washington D.C. Biggest inspirations. I've got a big list of artists that I look up to in pretty much every genre. I think my biggest inspiration overall would be Paul McCartney, who is a great writer, great guitarist, great singer, just all around great artist. I also like John Mayer a lot, Jack Johnson, like guys like these, mostly singer-songwriters. And obviously on the producing side, I look up to guys like Don Diablo, Kygo obviously, but also like different styles of music like Muramasa, Flume, these kind of guys. So then, Aaron from Stair College, Pennsylvania. Will you be releasing any more new music before year's end? Would you ever collab with Why Don't We? I don't know if I'm doing this wrong, but I don't know who Why Don't We is or are, but I'll definitely look them or her or him up after this. Yes, I am releasing more music. 4th of October, my remix for Ed Sheeran will drop. I've got a couple of edits that will still be out this year. Maybe one other remix, and then the next new single will drop in January of next year. So stay tuned for that. What is your favorite song of the Magnets EP? It's not Post Malone, even though that's the most successful one. I really enjoy Hide and Seek because it's somewhat a different style that I usually make. It's more down tempo, breakbeat almost, and I really had a lot of fun making it because it goes outside the box that I'm usually in while producing. So yeah, Hide and Seek, go check it out on Spotify. What's your life motto? That's a good question. That's a good question. I would say is very cheesy, but be happy, like trying to enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, stop it, do something else, because if you do what you enjoy the most, everything else will follow, the money, the success, and it will not follow if you don't follow your passion. So that's my life motto, I guess. When does your new album come out? And a pre-order for the album, will it feature the Post Malone track? I don't have any plans right now for an album. I did one in October almost 2 years ago. I did 24 tracks, and I found that was a little bit too much. So I'm focusing now on EPs like the Magnets EP and also singles. So who knows, maybe end of next year. I do have a lot of songs finished, about 10-15 songs that are very good, if I say so myself, and should come out, but I don't have any plans for it yet, so who knows, maybe I'll work on an album next year. How did you meet Ronnie? Well, we met in Amsterdam through a mutual friend of ours. He spotted her and is actually now managing her as well, and he thought it would be a good fit. So we got into the studio, made Post Malone in little over a day actually. So it was a very, very fast track to come together. And then obviously we performed a couple of times after that as well. So we were able to really connect. And also during the video clip shoot, obviously we connected. How much gear do you travel with? By the way, last question was from Lynn in Nashville. and the other one from Parker in Brentford. How much gear do you travel with? Question from Bree out of Baltimore. Not that much. Usually I travel with 2 carry-on bags. One has my clothes and one has my equipment, which is not that much. And I uploaded a video recently on YouTube and on my Heartfelt.me channel where I talk more in depth about what I travel with. Basically it's, you know, my DJ gear, my headphones, my USB/SD card, laptop, iPad, little e-reader, noise cancelling headphones, very important, power bank also an essential. But yeah, it's not like I travel around with, you know, like whole DJ sets and stuff. Usually they get set up at the venue. Let's see. So Anderson from Memphis asks, what was your first musical memory growing up? I've got quite a few. My father always played in a band, and he still does. So I still remember going to concerts and, you know, like enjoying his music. And I think the first single that I bought was The Riddle by Gigi D'Agostino. I was a big fan of that track. I would request it as well. Like we had this like TV show where you could request songs, and I would also always request that track. So that was my first ever single that I bought. Kelly from Detroit is asking, what do you like most about being Sam Feldt? I would say the shows. Like I've always been dreaming about, you know, doing shows, performing as a DJ. Since I was 11 years old, I used to have my own drive-in show, would play birthday parties of my friends and like really, you know, invest all my spare money into equipment and performing basically. So that's really what I like the most, like being on that stage, sharing that energy with the crowd and really getting hyped up from them and hopefully they from me as well. So yeah, that's the best part for me personally. Then the last one, Melissa, Tampa, Florida. What warning label would you come with? It's a good question. Do you know?
Clumsy for sure.
Clumsy. My girlfriend says clumsy, so I'll take it. Yeah, when I like this bottle, it's been standing here for I think the past 5 or 10 minutes. That's exceptional. So usually I would, you know. Alright guys, I think that was the last question. Once again, thanks again for watching my Ask Me Anything video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you have more questions, I'm always on social media at Sam Feldt Music. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys later.